going on, everybody? It is Brandon here, and I'm actually at the Universal Orlando Resort today. I'm heading over to Islands of Adventure right now to actually get my final rides on Dragon Challenge. It is September 4th right now, 2017, around 5 o'clock. Now, Dragon Challenge will have its last, hours of operation right now. I don't know how many rides I'll actually be able to get on it, but I do want to try to at least ride both sides, front row. So we'll see what happens. We'll try to get that closing ceremony, on video if, they do have a closing ceremony. But this is going to be interesting. I wanted to get to the park earlier, but I just had so much college work, so I wasn't able to, to get to the park for the opening this morning. But at least I'll be able to get something out of this visit. So yeah, let's go over there and ride Dragon Challenge. We'll see how busy it is today. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of annual pass holders here and, fans of Dragon Challenge, so lines might be a little long. So the team member at the toll plaza or toll booth actually recognized me and figured that I would be here today for the last day of operation for Dragon Challenge. So that's pretty cool. It's always nice when somebody recognizes me. Wish I was going to Volcano Bay, but it does look a little overcast, so I will try to get back there soon. If you ever see the moving walkways not working, it's probably because a storm is approaching. Every time I'm here and there's a storm approaching, they turn them off. So by the end of tonight, Universal will be down 2 coasters. Dragon Challenge closing is a pretty big deal for the Universal Orlando Resort. You have to take into consideration it's 2 coasters. They're very high capacity. So then when you take those out, all of the lines for all the other attractions at Islands of Adventure and even Universal Studios Florida are going to be longer than usual, especially during the construction of the new attraction that will be replacing Dragon Challenge. They're not just taking it out and not putting anything new. They are putting a new attraction in its spot. We don't have the full details. We know it's going to be a roller coaster and dark ride, but still, during the meantime, there's going to be some long lines around the resort. Dragon Challenge also opened with Islands of Adventure, so now they have 2 less original rides. And I don't really know if they have any original coasters. Hulk actually got taken out and they replaced all the track for Hulk. So I don't know if they have any original roller coaster track in that park, if that makes sense. Anyway, so we're approaching Islands. We're gonna head in and hopefully get on Dragons. I know one thing that will be removed starting tomorrow, probably, this Dragon Challenge engravement here on the paddle. Now this is part of the height check, a little walk up, system here. So you can actually walk up and, check your height. So what they're gonna do is they're probably just gonna take out the paddle and then replace it with a new one that has the Incredible Hulk coaster logo on there, probably a little larger. Some people have been tweeting pictures of the park maps without Dragon Challenge on it, so we're gonna see if they already have the new park maps out. I did actually grab a bunch of park maps the other day with Dragon Challenge on it, so we're gonna do a giveaway hopefully, but it should be interesting, to see if they did in fact take Dragon Challenge off the park map. I did go ahead and grab a few park maps. So as of today, some of the park maps do not have Dragon Challenge on them, and some do. But they're eventually obviously going to roll out the maps without Dragon Challenge. Here is a site that we won't have for too much longer. I am definitely going to miss the aesthetics of Dragon Challenge. It definitely looks pretty nice, when you're entering the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So again, I am going to definitely miss these coasters. But yeah, let's try to get some rides on them. Now, I don't see them operating as of right now, so they might be down for weather reasons, but we'll see. And they definitely aren't dueling, but there is a rumor going around that we might see a duel with no riders on the train right when the attraction closes, so at the very end of the day's operations. But again, we'll have to see. As I suspected, Dragon Challenge is currently down. Now, my best guess is weather, because there is a line outside of the queue line. So we're gonna try to get a locker at least in the meantime, and then we'll start lining up.
You're free to wait inside. Know that it will be about 30 minutes minimum plus the ride.
Is it closed or is it?
So we just got the call saying that weather is free to wait in the queue while we do our turn. Just be informed that it will be 2 minutes.
We are going to cover the queue line, at least all the way up to the metal detectors, and then I should be able to get permission to walk through the queue line with the camera, or at least get an escort, so I will try to do that as well. It does look like they're doing some test runs right now, so it should be operating momentarily. We'll continue to walk through the queue here. And so my question is, are they going to keep this queue for the new attraction? Probably not. We'll probably see something different. As you guys did just see, they did have a few empty dispatch or like cycles that went through, and we should be seeing a few more followed by some guests on the trains if they are in fact going to operate it with guests on the trains. But we'll try to get some rides in as well. I'm going to focus mainly on some off-ride footage. Now, as you guys can see, we do have a train sitting there on the brake run. It's been sitting there for about 15-20 seconds. So hopefully, you know, they don't have more inclement weather coming in that will like further delay the operations. I don't think so. I think the storm kind of passed. From the queue line for Dragon Challenge, you actually get a great view of the Hogwarts Castle. That looks spectacular. I mean, that view right there is amazing. I think it's even better than when you're, you know, right up there at the entrance to the attraction of Forbidden Journey. But no, it really does look great from the queue line. So if they change up the queue line where it's not the same layout, I will miss this view. Looks like they have some of the operators on it, but no guests, so they're just testing it with the operators, or they're just really wanting to ride before it closes. Either one, I'm not really sure. And here is another view of the Hogwarts Castle. So I think I pretty much showed you guys everything that you'd want to see from the queue line, at least from the area that you can film. We'll try to come back later for the interior views of the queue line past the metal detectors, because, you know, metal detectors don't allow you to bring any articles past there. So we'll try to get permission to do that. But I think in the meantime, I want to also ride the attraction. So yeah, definitely want to get my last rides in.
Oh my God. Oh, I watched you on the videos. There's people on it.
There's people on it. There you go.
And it is now operating with guests on it. Well, here's something interesting. They actually have a queue line just for the lockers, just to get your lockers for Dragon Challenge. And here's a look at the current wait time for Dragon Challenge. The posted wait time is 40 minutes. But it's going to completely like fluctuate because it's been going from 50 to 40, back to 50. So I don't know if that's accurate, but that is what is displayed. I find it interesting that they actually have GoPros listed as items that are not allowed on the ride. That is a separate category than cameras. So GoPros are not even classified as cameras according to Universal.
So I didn't know that was I liked the ride, I didn't like the station.
Come up plane tonight after park close, where we will need to ask you to leave if the weather has not gotten any better. Currently operate. We do apologize for this inconvenience. You guys are more than welcome to stay in the queue and wait it out.
We apologize for the inconvenience. Not want dragons to go this way, but we hope you guys had a fantastic day here at Island Adventure. We hope you had some fantastic memories here at the World's Famous Dragon Challenge. Thank you.
So I just got my final rides in on Dragon Challenge right there. When I arrived here, I actually rode it in on the blue side in the front row. I got back in line, and that's when things kind of went a little bit unexpected. I waited for an hour and a half, I think, about like an hour and a half, to get on the red side in the front because of inclement weather conditions, obviously. They ended up operating it, which is awesome. So I did actually get my final rides on both of the sides in the front row, which is awesome. And I guess that's a wrap. Ride's gonna be closed. That's that.
Hi, Brandon. Hi, BrandonBlogs.
Yeah. Hi. That's that. It's a wrap. Dragon Challenge is no longer a thing. It's gonna be gone starting tomorrow. Because of the fact that I was in the queue for so long, I wasn't able to get that escort to show you guys like the inside and everything. Not that big of a deal though. There's other videos up, I'm sure people have posted. But at least I got my rides in. We got some off-ride views, and this is it. I mean, they're not really running it anymore. I think they actually finished cycling. I will miss Dragon Challenge, but the rest of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is here to stay.
What can you say? Is it possible? There's like a view of the castle.
These test seats are going to be gone by my next visit. Put that on the restraint. Go ahead and buckle up. I am ready to go. Except for I'm not actually riding, but yeah. They must have some kind of event planned tonight here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They have a bunch of tables set up here, but I'm not really sure if it's like a team member event. Who knows? I don't know if I've ever been in here when it's like this empty. It is pretty empty here, I'll be honest, but yeah, very cool. Need to come here like more nights and kind of wait till it empties out.
You go to Hogsmeade without a permission form! I don't even...
Look how immersive this looks. Truly incredible. Well, I got some great photos and videos, but now I have to go. But I will miss Dragon Challenge, and I'm sure you guys will as well. Leave a comment, you know, if you've been on it, if you haven't. I know a lot of people are upset that haven't been on it before, but I will definitely miss Dragon Challenge. And the adventure lives on. We're leaving Islands of Adventure. So the last maps are in Chad's hand right here. Now they're gonna probably throw them away, so we are going to make use out of them. Now you grabbed a lot here. Wow. Okay, so I grabbed 10. These are gonna be given away. Well, actually one of them is in Spanish, but the rest are English. So comment below. We'll pick some lucky winners. Just like the video, you know, comment below. And yeah, we'll pick some, you know, winners. If you win, you will be messaged through YouTube, and we will get, you know, the information obviously to send the maps out. But actually, in fact, I'm gonna grab some more because we gotta grab some more. So I am now estimating that I have like 20 to 30. We are giving away a bunch, so it is very likely that you'll win if you comment right away. So comment below, and we will pick some winners, guys. Look how many maps. I might grab some more. I want to give back to you guys, but if they're, I mean, these aren't gonna be useful to the resort, I think, because, I mean, if it has dragons on it, they're probably just gonna toss it, throw it away. I am really curious to see how many maps Chad has because he went back and grabbed more. So let's go ahead and check. Let's see how many. I don't even know if he can hold them all. Like how he doesn't have a bag. He probably needs help with them. Let's see what he has in his inventory. All right, where's Chad? There you are, Chad. Chad. I was curious to see how many you grabbed in total. Can we get a better view? Wow, that is a lot of maps. I wish I could float on over to Volcano Bay, but I have class tomorrow. Out of all the days, they chose a Monday for the last day of operation of Dragon Challenge. Well, I was going to end the vlog here, so thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to subscribe, like this video, and I will catch you guys in a future video.